Okay, so another episode
of whatever
Yeah.
the show is. I swear I'm going to come up with a title card once we actually have a name for this thing.
I'm not in any rush. Whatever.
Yeah, what's the difference?
I don't know. Dan says we should change the name.
Really?
Apparently the word clan has some negative connotations.
Damn Scottish people.
Yeah, exactly. It's all mixing Scots. Plus, I got fucking cold I'm getting over, so.
Which is why we didn't film the other day. But you won't know that, because I trickle these episodes out like once a week anyway.
Yeah, this isn't going to be released for a while, I don't think. I mean, you know. Today's topic is cons, because I'm going to a convention this weekend, the Wizard World Reno convention. I've done Wizard World conventions in Philly before, and I've been to a couple other different conventions at different themes and stuff. But, you know, a lot of it's actually, it's gotten out of hand.
Oh?
That's what I'm getting from here. Oh, and, yeah, sipping on that Surge.
Yep. Dave's Surge finally arrived.
Yeah, 90s in the house.
As I did release the energy drink video.
Yeah. So, yeah, comic book conventions back in the day. Well, you know, actually, it's kind of like ECW. You know, it used to be in, like, church back rooms and bingo halls and rented spaces with a couple of devoted, hardcore individuals coming to, you know, see maybe that artist that drove in from the next state over, or the guy that writes their favorite comic who happens to show up and have a little table set up. But I was reading an article on one of the cosplay forums about the wife of some artist who was upset because she believes that cosplay is ruining comic conventions. Which is an interesting thought, but it's completely beside the point. What's ruining comic conventions is media exposure.
You think so?
Yeah, because that's what it's really all about. I mean, why am I going to the convention? There's no artists or comic writers that I want to see. I haven't read a comic in years that hasn't been put out by a major publisher. I have no idea what the X-Men are doing right now.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Xavier's either dead or on his way out again.
I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, that's right. We're going to talk about that later. Something about the X-Men being stupid, but I'm going to look some more stuff up. But yeah, the convention culture is now geared more towards movies and TV shows, because that's what, you know, the entertainment media wants now.
Yeah, because after all, who are you going to meet when you get there? Lou Ferrigno, you know, the Incredible Hulk from the 1970s TV show.
Yeah, I met him at Wizard World Philly a couple years back. You know, sweet guy. Big. Crazy big. Bigger than he was back in the 70s.
Damn.
He'd make a better Hulk now than he did then.
Yeah, now he just does the voice of the Hulk in the movies.
Which, you know, it's good that they throw him that, because, you know, everybody loves Lou.
Yeah. It's true. I wish I could go to the... That's the only reason I would go to the con, honestly, would just be to hang out with Lou Ferrigno all day.
You'd be the one person to walk up and be like, oh my god, it's Mr. Olympia! And he'll be like, oh, hi! Be talking about steroids and shit all day.
It's like, wait, what con am I at? This muscle con?
There's too many nerds. Every time you gotta talk muscular, you gotta do the accent.
Stereotyping. Bodybuilding stereotyping.
Yeah, okay. Where's your jug at? Lift things up and put them down again. Shut up.
I'm lifting the Surge.
But yeah, I'm actually going to the con because Jason David Frank's going to be there.
The Green Ranger.
Yeah, the original Green Power Ranger. That's like, I'm going to show up there. There's going to be a Q&A, a little meet and greet, get a signed picture. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Amongst other things, William Shatner's going to be there now.
Yeah. Karen Gilliam, Amy Pond from Doctor Who. She's going to be there. Does anybody care if Todd McFarlane's going to be there?
I'd prefer he wasn't there, actually. I'd rather not be sharing the same...
That's kind of harsh.
Well, have you seen what turn his company's taken with, you know...
as little attention as I pay to Marvel and DC, I don't even know if there is an Image Comics anymore.
I think it was actually eaten by DC.
And somehow Angela wound up in Thor.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. Because we don't actually keep up to date. We used to. It used to be all about that shit. I've got graphic novels upon graphic novels of shit that I love, and now the comic world is like, what? I don't know it anymore. I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I know. I was schooling a friend of mine yesterday on the 2099 universe that Marvel had back in the 90s, in the MC2 universe.
And you know what? You dumb shit. You forgot Tim Drake. You know what? No. Later. Anyway. So I got Lego Batman 3.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Mm.
I mean, it's a bit dumbed down from the other ones, but it's still a good game. It's as good as the other ones anyway. I
want to see a Lego Batman game that plays like the Arkham games. That would be bizarre, but totally awesome.
You'd be sneaking around as Lego Batman.
But since you're made out of Legos, you can sneak around a lot more effectively. Like, if villain's coming by, you, like, take your head off and, like, pop, like, a lamp on there or something.
Oh, my God. You take your hands off and, like, hold up torches, like...
Yeah. See how more effective Lego Batman would work as actual Batman?
It's true. Except he's somewhere between Batman and, like, campy TV Batman at this point. Every other thing he says is old chum and, you know.
I think the worst mistake they ever made for these video games is giving the Legos the ability to speak.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those things I noticed when I was playing the other games. It's like, I don't need the Lego characters to talk. It was fine when they were just like, you know, generally emoting. Because I know exactly what they're doing. I don't need to know the story of Pirates of the Caribbean. I watch the movies.
Yeah, not only that, they did a pretty good job. I mean, they had like little like thought bubbles and what have you while they were explaining things for you to catch on.
Yeah. And honestly, if you're going to Lego games for story, I am so sorry for you. But anyway, conventions.
Yeah.
I got sidetracked. See, it's fucking head cold. I'm good, Lou.
It all goes back to cosplay.
Yes, exactly. Because the lady says that cosplay is ruining conventions because people are spending a fortune on costumes and they want to go to conventions and be seen and take pictures with people and no one cares about the comic book writers and artists. That part she's right about. But it's not the cosplayer's fault. You know whose fault it is? Daryl from Walking Dead.
Really? How does it come back to Daryl?
Okay, so you remember Jen, the one we used to work with at Wells Fargo, really happy, sweet, nice lady.
Yeah.
The one I was talking to. Okay, so she's never read a comic book. She doesn't know thing one about X-Men, Iron Man, Avengers, Thor, any of that crap. You know what she told me? I'm going to go to the con and meet Daryl. His tickets sold out like that. Months in advance. Months. As soon as they announced it was happening, sold out. Gone.
Wow.
That's the problem. Everyone is going to the conventions, not so much for the comics, but for the TV shows and the movies and the celebrities. You know, it's not about, you know, oh, I need to get that last issue of, you know, Batman that I've been missing from my collection. It's, holy shit, there's the guy that does the voice of Batman. I want an autograph.
I would go for that too, though. You know.
I would. Kevin Conroy. Batman. Always.
Yeah.
Fuck Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
That's right, I said it.
There can be room for both of them. I mean, if you had, like, Michael Keaton and then, you know, Kevin Conroy doing his voice like as a dub-over or something like that, it'd be bizarre.
You know, the only good thing about having a cold, it's helped me work on my Batman voice. Pray to me. I'm not the hero that Gotham. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I actually think the best time I've had at a con was at a horror convention I went to out in New Jersey. Got to meet Tom Savini, Tyler Mane, Danielle, what's her name? The chick from the old Halloween. There was the new Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boobs.
And she was in Hatchet.
Yes. Yeah, I got to meet her. I got to meet all the celebrities. And it wasn't like at the Wizard World conventions, it's like a line for miles to get into a room to get to the autograph thing. In this room, it was like a conference room, a pretty big conference room. Just, tables set up with celebrities behind them. And I'm like, hey, Tom Savini, what's up? Hey, Jake Busey. That's awesome.
Better than Gary Busey, that's for damn sure.
But yeah, it's just like, it was such an open, personal environment. I could just walk up and be like, hey, there's Jason Mewes, what's up? And, take a picture, get a handshake, get an autograph. So, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, were people dressed up like horror characters?
Yeah, actually. I think there's pictures on Facebook somewhere. If not, I'll have to find them and put them up. But I saw a chick dressed up as Ash from Army of Darkness.
Oh, you know what? I remember you showing me those pictures, yeah.
A couple people dressed up as Freddy Krueger, a bunch of Jasons and Michael Myerses.
Oh, those are super easy costumes.
Oh, there was a killer clown from outer space.
That one's not so easy.
Yeah. That takes effort and deserves appreciation.
Yeah. Well, there's also with cosplay, like a big, I don't know if you guess you can call it like a prejudice maybe, like women that show up wearing like, the sexy, outfits and they say, oh, they're just whores, looking for attention or whatever. But,
what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think my opinion on that is like half and half on that. And the reason why is because, okay, maybe some of them are, especially if they're showing up as, the same Street Fighter that everyone shows up as, or Princess Leia. I would say probably 90% of the Princess Leias out there.
Don't knock it. Don't rock the boat.
Hey, I'm not going to change society, pal. But
yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but see what I'm saying here is that's one half, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other half are the women that are accurately dressed like superheroines.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
then you just got to blame the artists.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you think about it, that's how they're dressed. I mean, it's like Psylocke walking around wearing her leotard and a pair of pants.
At least she's got pants.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Psylocke's old outfit, the one that most people actually cosplay as, is just a one-piece purple swimsuit with some boots and a couple of, purple bands around the arms.
Yeah. You're not going to find a superhero walking around wearing a G-string. I challenge you to try.
I'm sure I can find something.
Well, there was Lobo, but...
yeah, there was that one time. Yeah. But that's what I'd like to see people cosplay as. Lobo in a thong. Because that would be hilarious.
Where was that? I heard somewhere that that they were going to be putting Lobo in some movie in the future in the DC universe.
I don't know.
Well,
every time I hear anything about heroes being put into things, everyone's like, let The Rock play them. It's like, really, guys? Come on. There's not more than one mountain of steroids we can call upon.
Of course, the new 52 Lobo, which I'll probably include a picture of here, as compared to the not new 52 Lobo. Yeah, let's not get into that, honestly. But
no new 52.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
20-year-old skinny Twilight-looking motherfucker. That's Lobo now. Yeah. But anyway, cosplay.
Oh, yeah, before you sidetracked us to hell. Cosplay is fun. It's interesting. It's good to see people doing stuff. I mean, I've been following one guy, Night Mage. Does awesome Spawn cosplays. Ghost Rider, completely out of this world. Remember that one I showed you of Ghost Rider Anti-Venom with the web chains? That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
He does conventions, and I'd love to see him at a convention one of these days. It would just be a matter of finding out where he's going to be.
It's true, like Jessica Negri, if you've ever heard of her.
Oh, God, not her.
You don't like her?
No, I like her, but just mentioning her name in a cosplay situation, is like pushing the drama button. Because half the people are like, you go girl, do whatever the fuck you want to do. You make your sexy cosplays. And everyone else is like, oh my god, the chick with the boobs again. She's such a whore. She's ruining everything.
Yeah, which kind of goes back to what I was saying, a couple minutes ago, too.
Yeah. But that I've seen all over the place. I'm on her fan pages. I'm on regular cosplay forums where they're like, oh, hey, check out this one, that she did. And everyone's like, fuck her and her boobs.
She does do super elaborate costumes.
Yeah, they're actually very nice. It's just, she happens to have boobs.
Yeah. This one chick, I don't remember her name, but she goes, every con she goes to is like Witchblade. Like the actual, original Witchblade that has basically just like pieces of metal over her breasts and her genital area, and not much else. Except for the Witchblade itself, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's pictures, you could find pictures of her all over the internet.
Like this one? I'm doing the picture, okay?
Okay.
Enough of that.
Yeah. So.
See, I do the picture now. Everything stops.
Exactly.
I know that's another thing that I see a lot of. Not so much in conventions, more just in the cosplay topic in general. People who claim that people aren't cosplaying right. Like, if you wanted to cosplay as Silent Bob, they'd be like, why aren't you fat? Because Silent Bob's fat.
I'd have to have worked on the costume a couple years to get that.
Yeah, well, I've been working on it for years. It's coming along nice. It's going to be one of these days. Trench coat, beard, hat. Boom, Silent Bob.
You have to wait till you get a convention where Kevin Smith is there.
Just wander by his table. But yeah, I see a lot of that. People who are overweight cosplaying characters that aren't overweight. And then people are like, oh my god, look at that fat ass. Look at it. He's messing up cosplay because he's not skinny. And that character is skinny. So why are you even trying?
Yeah, I mean, not to stereotype a lot of people that go to a lot of cons or anything, but you see a lot more fatter Spider-Men than you do, someone that actually fits his physical physique.
Well, that's actually been one of my primary reasons for not getting into cosplay. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to get a character that works for me. I've got something I'm going to do for the con. Maybe I'll break it out on a video so everybody can see it. But it's suitable. I mean, I'm not trying to be Captain America. I'm not going to be wearing the skin-tight blue outfit with the spandex and shit. Looking kind of ridiculous.
Actually, what would have been fucking awesome? I just thought about it. You could have been Captain America, right? Like the ultimate Captain America that has like the super huge like belt with the guns and everything like that. But make it like super thin so it looks like your stomach is actually just a large like weapon.
My stomach is actually just a large weapon.
Awesome.
Fucking Rob Liefeld pouches and belts and guns and shit.
That's right.
Next I'll have Youngblood's disease.
Get legs, pouches, and
pupils will be gone no matter what I'm doing.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, if I were going to cosplay, I'd want to do it as someone that would make sense. But ultimately, it's not about that. It's about just having fun. And personally, I'm not a fan of spandex. So, yeah, I'm certainly not going to do that for any cosplay ever.
So I always kind of wondered why anybody would fight crime wearing spandex. Although they never specifically,
Well, Spider-Man does, but that's just Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If he's working on a budget.
It's true. I guess it's better than Lycra.
It's true. Could be a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
But without, like, the magic powers that stop explosions from killing you.
Exactly.
Lycra is thin.
Yeah.
Reasonably sure Lycra couldn't stop a knife.
Yeah. Plus, at some point that reminds me we'll probably have to get into, the Power Ranger universe, or at the very least,
Yeah, it's on the list.
Alright, awesome.
Got a list.
Yeah, we know what shit we're talking about.
Except this topic wasn't on the list. I just thought it up because...
Since he's going to the con tomorrow,
Yeah.
You know what you should do? You should actually take, like, video of you at the con?
I was thinking about it. Maybe drag the camera along.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you do that, then I'll actually put this out tonight or tomorrow. Depending on, how much time I have.
Let's bring a bag with me or something.
Because I think that'd be a pretty awesome addition.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Then you can reveal your costume to everyone.
Except, I'm not going to have the hotel room at the place, so it's going to have to be in pieces. But anyway, yeah, that's an interesting idea. I'll have to look into that. But for the moment, anyway, getting back to the topic, people have been doing like cosplay cost breakdowns and how much they've spent and how much time they put into it, and that's cool and all. I mean, there's some people that actually are trying to make cosplaying like a career.
Yeah,
like they're trying to make money at cons selling prints, and I think that defeats the purpose of cosplaying in general. I mean, when it's a fun hobby, well, that's actually pretty much the same for anything.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're doing something for a fun hobby like this is a hobby. When
Yeah,
we were trying to do it as, a means to an end with the fitness show, it ultimately didn't work out as good.
Yeah.
I personally think these videos are better than those because we're not limited to the confines of certain topics and scripts. We can just do whatever the fuck we want, and we're just doing what we would be doing anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we might be getting less views now, and I mean, what does it really matter because we only made 86 cents this year.
86 whole cents.
By the way, YouTube won't send you 86 cents, just so you know.
Yeah. You have to make a small fortune before they cut you a check.
Yeah, you have to make at least $100, in case anybody was ever wondering.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like when you try to do something that you like doing as a job, it doesn't always work out. I mean, like right now, we would be having the same conversation just between us. It wouldn't be with a camera. We'd still be talking about cosplaying and conventions and Power Rangers and holiday flavored stuff.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
To a YouTube near you.
Pumpkin spice stuff, mint stuff, fruit flavored stuff. Just a variety of tastes assaulting the taste buds.
Exactly. Be like, fuck you, taste buds, we're your god now.
Yeah, like Oreos, man. Different flavors for every part of the year. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. And citrus flavored Surge.
Well, yeah, but that's not a holiday thing. This is only available on Amazon for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure eventually this is probably going to end up, like, going mainstream again, or just dropping off the face of the earth again, depending on...
I could see, sadly, Coca-Cola just making as much money as they can off of this particular push of momentum they're getting online right now, and then being like, nah, fuck it.
Or doing, like, temporary releases. Like, once a year they release Surge for, like, a couple months, make millions off of it, and then just stack it away for another year.
Yeah, because they've been selling this stuff online for months. I finally managed to get some because 9 times out of 10, as soon as it comes up, it goes off again. People buy it and then they resell it at scalping prices for like 4 or 5 times as much.
Yeah, on Amazon.
Yeah. It's like if you literally walked into a store, bought a soda off the rack, or bought all the sodas, and then stood in the same store and sold those sodas back to other people for 4 times as much. And the person who owns the store is like, whatever, I got my money.
Yeah, pretty much. Amazon's a free market, what can you say? So...
It's good soda, though.
Yeah. So I think we should wrap up this con talk right now.
Yeah, I mean, still got a couple things to do for the costume. Maybe, put an extra thing or two. But that's all I've got. But, hopefully we'll be back with some convention footage, get some, shots around the place.
Yeah, my opinion of the con, honestly, like the one that they're having here in Reno, I would like to meet Lou Ferrigno, I'd like to meet Bruce Campbell. I hear he's going to be there. I've seen him before.
Bruce Campbell's another one of those ones where you have to buy tickets and wait 3 hours in line just to get his autograph. I mean, there are some celebrities where they just have, like, tables, like Billy D. Williams. You just walk up to the table and like, hey, how's it going? Here's $50, give me an autograph. But,
then
for the bigger name stars, there's like, big fucking lines and VIP ticket packages. Basically, anyone you can buy a VIP experience package for is going to be like, pretty much all day Sunday I'm putting aside for this meet and greet thing. Because I know it's going to be like, okay, well, we're going to get there and wait in line, and then we're going to go to the thing, do the other thing, and then when it's all said and done, that's, wrap it up.
I'll just keep making new deals with Billy D. Williams.
And they just keep getting worse.
That's right. Eventually he'll be riding a unicycle while wearing a tutu and juggling monkeys.
This deal is actually very fair, and I'm happy with it. All right, well, I guess that's all we're going to talk about with cons.
Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a comment down below as far as your opinions, what you think of cons, what you think of cosplay, what you would dress up as if you went to a con, or what you have dressed up as if you've gone to a con.
Or Surge. Tell us about Surge.
Or Surge, yeah.
Surge. Talk about Surge.
And, of course, like and subscribe.
Just, maybe you're not even watching. But either way, if you are, great.
And if you're not, like and subscribe, even if you just fast-forwarded to the end to hear me say that.
Yeah. You should like and subscribe anyway whenever you see a good video. That's just manners.
Exactly.
I'm going to get some more Surge.
Hell yeah.